What's going on, guys? Arekkz here. Welcome back to another video for Assassin's Creed Valhalla, and today I want to bring you some brand new gameplay. The other week I had a chance to go hands-on with the game thanks to Ubisoft. They kind of set me up with a remote event. Again, socially distanced and whatnot. I'm stuck at home, but I got a chance to go hands-on with the game for about 3 hours. And during that time, I got to basically go wherever I wanted. I had a large portion of the map to explore. Not everywhere, of course, but I had a large portion of the map to explore. I got to go around and do open world activities, check out the upgrade tree, check out the gear, test out some of the new moves, go and raid some villages, fight some world bosses and some like legendary creatures, and also take part in the story. And later on tomorrow, I've got a video coming up of like some of the bosses I got to fight. Some of those kind of fights are actually pretty cool. But in this video, I want to give you a chance to just watch some of one of the missions. This one is actually a raid on a castle. It's actually pretty cool because, you know, you go over on your Viking longboats to begin with. You then, knock down the wall, you basically raid the castle, you take in like a battering ram to knock down the doors, and you basically fight through those different phases, and you rush in with your Viking army, which is really cool, because of course, you guys know anything about Vikings, obviously you know that they do these things as large raiding parties, so it actually feels quite cool, because while yes, Eivor is like the center of the story and whatnot, the fact that you do a lot of this fighting alongside your Viking like brothers and sisters definitely feels like much more authentic. It feels like, you're not just achieving these goals yourself, you're doing this as a combined unit, which feels really awesome. So I'm gonna let the kind of cutscene play to begin with, just sort of dive into the mission, and then I'll pick up with you guys in a minute just to kind of talk a little bit about some of the gameplay and some of my kind of hands-on impressions.
Are you ready to start the assault now?
I am.
Our target is Burg Castle, said to be impenetrable.
Good. Let them have their false confidence.
By cover of night, Valdis will lead the field at the front gates. With Rued's men distracted, our forces move on the sea gate from the backwaters at their backs.
And once we're in, we'll leave no gate closed in that castle. Rued's men cannot be allowed to dig in further. Your longship, is she ready?
She awaits her own special glory. They need your words, Eivor.
For a long time you lived in fear. Your houses razed, your fields scorched. Now, your chance has come. Fight to be free of this pain! Fight to be free of fear!
Freedom!
Now is the time. Today we rid East Anglia of Rued's clan, once and for all.
You remember the dream I spoke of?
You sailed through Helheim on a ship of fire.
Here, it may come to pass.
Dreams, life, maybe they are one and the same. Tonight I ride the flaming sea steed, rushing to the spear dip. A watcher alight on water's wake, another glory I will keep. Ready yourselves. Rued's shit stains will see us coming. ready! Hold course!
Ready yourselves to brace, men! We bring Helheim to our enemies! How nice! They greet us with some of their own from the air!
Shields up!
Arrows! Grace! Odin's hand! May his sword maidens take them swiftly.
Take cover! Shield!
Honor yourselves, men!
Race! Close one, that was!
Keep your shield arms limber!
Steady your hands! Hold for impact! Hold! Take cover! Reef sail! Now!
Alright, so now we've reached the walls, into the castle. Let's talk a little bit about my kind of hands-on experience, and then I'll let you guys watch some more of the gameplay without me talking over the top. Now, I will say, it's been a little while since I last played Odyssey, to the point where it wasn't super fresh in my mind, but I feel like when I was playing combat in this, it definitely felt a little bit more weighty. It kind of had that sort of Viking aggression to it. I don't know if that's just because it's been a while since I played Odyssey and therefore it just wasn't fresh in my mind, or whether it's just because there's a slight different twist to combat. Obviously, you know, the underlying gameplay mechanic is very familiar if you have played Origins or Odyssey. You know, you have your special abilities which you can use to pull off these kind of cool, stylish moves. You know, in previous games it was like the Spartan kick. Now you have your own like Viking themed moves. There's a couple of really cool ones. One of them, you basically use it as like a double finisher. You attack someone in front of you, then you spin around and throw axes to someone in the distance, which looks really cool. I've also got this powerful move where you can leap into the air and just slam down on the ground, tends to kind of knock enemies over and just sort of, you know, does a good deal of damage. But I also got a chance to test out some different weapons, because obviously one of the big systems in this game is the dual wielding, so you can dual wield whatever you want. You have two-handed weapons, and you then have, you know, things like axes, swords, shields. I even had this kind of mace sort of thing, which is like on a chain, which you can swing around. Really, really cool. I will say some of the heavier weapons early on, the animations were so slow that I was often kind of getting interrupted with them, so I feel like I need to kind of build up two-handed proficiency. I did, at the very end of the demo, unlock the ability to dual wield two-handed weapons, so you then have a massive axe and a massive spear, which is kind of cool. They were really slow, but it was kind of cool. But obviously, kind of, you know, just running through and playing this together, like fighting alongside your raiding party, definitely felt cool. There was a lot of kind of stuff going on, you know, when you're running through. Like, I've recently been rewatching Vikings because I just really like anything to do with Vikings and whatnot. So I feel like I appreciated this one so much more because raiding some of these places and visiting, you know, some of the areas that were referenced in the TV series, and of course, you know, in actual Viking history and whatnot, was actually kind of interesting. Anyway, that aside, gameplay felt pretty solid. It'll feel pretty familiar if you've played Assassin's Creed games before. This, of course, is a little bit later on in the game because I already have my Assassin Blade, so I didn't get to play from the very beginning, so I don't know how you obtain that one. But this is, of course, what I got to try out so far. Anyway, that's it for the time being. I'm going to leave you guys with some gameplay just so you can sort of see how it plays out, see some of the stuff. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments down below. If there are particular things you would like to know about the game, again, let me know. I got to play for about 3 hours. I got to experiment with different stuff. I got to, you know, do some upgrades, check out some different gear, try some different playstyles. So if there are specific things you want to know about, I can always spit up some more videos. I've got plenty of footage to go through. But for the time being, enjoy this gameplay and stick around tomorrow for a look at some of those boss and legendary fights.
Not much longer! Oswald. He lives. Oswald lives!
Eivor, is that you? Shut your ass, twig spine.
Stand fast. This will be over soon.
Worry not for me. You must stop.
Silence, fool! So this is what it comes to, Wolfkist? 2 Danes fighting over a filthy Saxon whoreson? If this swine is your prize, come and get him! Glory to the victor! Make all fast, bro! Take this deal.
I'll kill you! Then on you!
Come, Trollshagger's fishbait!
Coward, aren't you?
The Saxon lover comes to fight!
A miserable clan you lead, Druid.
Yes, and one that has bled this country dry for 2 summers!
While pity restrains my blade.
Not till I've taken all these swords have to offer.
East Anglia will have its king, and it will not be you.
That groveling worm in a cage. You must be blind to stand to such a man.
For all your efforts, only the cold dark of Niflheim awaits you.
Valhalla is my destiny. That fate will...
Thank you.
You throw in with these wastrels? These Arekkz swine? For what? A scrap of land and a promise of peace?
Eivor, no! He should be tried before God, a lawful assembly. I won't have my reign begin with more blood spilt than is needed.
The rightful king of East Anglia has spared your life today, and so it will be.
Compassion is a virtue suited for anyone, Eivor, including you. Thank you.
Thanks so much for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed that video. Don't forget, if you haven't already done so, you can join the Arekkz Gaming Discord. We've got an awesome community over there with so many different channels for you to chat loads of different topics and different games. I'm in there, the team's in there if you guys want to chat with us, find people to play with. It's just in general a great place to be. And of course, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to turn on those notifications so you don't miss any of our future uploads.